Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. All right. So I wanted to change up the format a little bit. Um, I've been doing a lot of actual testing over the last month, and I just wanted to share with you and talk with you and help you in just a real format in a real way because I've noticed a lot of what I've been doing and what I've been testing. It has been very, very interesting, like how the messaging and how everything gets lost when you start complicating things through like all this editing stuff and like it's crazy. And so I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've discovered as far as messaging and how to make it better. And then I wanted to open up for questions and just help you. But one thing that I wanted to talk about mainly today that I've figured out through this little process, through this little journey, is it's really about just why you're doing something. um, I hear a lot like in the comments, let me know how much of what you're doing online you struggle with just even what to say, like how to create the content, um, what's going to grow your audience, get your followers, or if you don't have followers, you're like, how do I gain followers? How much of that are you feeling right now in your journey? All of the above, yes. So good. So we're on the same topic here. So yeah, so this week's going to have a lot of live workshops. I've got everything in there 100%. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed some of the stuff that I've been doing. It's went from like this super dopamine video stuff to like, crazy edit, crazy stuff and topics. And I'll tell you what, it just doesn't to me, it just doesn't hit the mark. Like I just released a video yesterday. I released it in the evening, and it's so funny. A lot of people are like, "Oh man, I really like it. It's a good video." And then it's like it sucks because it's like the worst performing video I've done. And I spent like, oh my God, that video started out at 30 minutes long and it's down to like 15 minutes, and there's a bazillion edits in it. I mean, if you've seen the editing that went into this video, it's a nightmare. I'm like, who's going to do this? And even if you hired somebody to do it, it's still a nightmare. Like creating a video like that, and it doesn't even hit the mark. So I'm going to be trying a completely minimal, like, edit style with just having a nice organized flow. And what's important is really just understanding why you're doing something. Like if you think about your message is why you're doing it. And then your message is how are you doing it? And your message is who are you doing it for? And so the message, when you start to think about it, it's just everything that it's like if you really dig into it, you know, how many people struggle with the message? I mean, just seriously, like in the comments, like you don't know what to say, right? I'm going to clear this up for you very quickly, and we'll open up for questions and I'll help you through this, like I said. But how many people you don't know what to say when you get on a video and you feel awkward and strange and you're like, this is not going to work? Do you ever feel that? Yeah. So this is what I want to help you with. When you go, because all we do is create content, understand that, right? So like whether you're creating content to get new followers or you're creating content to um, help the people that became a follower, right? It's really important that it's really important that you understand that all we do is create content. So if you're not creating content, then you wouldn't be making any kind of offers. And if you're not making offers, you're not going to make money. And you're not going to get subscribers. You're not going to get new people into the ring. And this is the thing that really needs to be understood. And that is this. Why are you actually doing what you're doing? And I'm not talking about, I could sit here and be like, to help everybody and to, like, there's that. I get that. And I know we want to help people. I know you want to help people. But let's be honest. This is going to be a journey, and it will grow as long as you're growing it. It will build. It'll just happen, and it's a weird thing. It's like, it feels like nothing's happening. But then if you find a consistent flow and a consistent process, it'll happen, and you'll feel like it never not happened. It's a very odd thing, right? And even if you're like struggling to, make money quickly, or you're trying to grow quickly, we all want to grow quickly. It'll be here before you know it. But the thing that I've noticed is you can't focus on the scoreboard to grow this thing. You have to focus on like what's actually happening. You have to focus on like what's really going on. That's going to be the thing that actually grows this thing, is doing the right actions. And that's what I want to talk to you about today with the message. And I want you to really figure out today, and I find that like using a notebook and a notepad is like very helpful. Sometimes when you start, and some people can type it out and everything, but I want you to just get some of this good old fashioned tree turned into flat stuff you can write on. And I want you to really just write down like why you're doing it. Because if you go out on the internet and talk about why you actually are doing something, that is what people care about more than anything else. It's not about getting all like crazy. It's just like, why are you, it shouldn't even be a big chunk of writing. It should be like a couple sentences, if not a sentence. But really think about why you're doing this, and then just start talking about that. I've noticed the biggest thing that holds people back in this is they're just scared of being judged, right? They're just scared of being judged, and that's it. That's it. If I had to boil it down, like the biggest problem people have with this is, even if they do know why they want to do this, they're scared to do it because they're scared of being judged. How many people right now are just like, you're literally scared that your friends will see it, that your parents will see it, that your husband or wife will see it, and you think that they might make fun of you, or they might like laugh, or they might like be like, come on, really? I mean, let's be honest here. If you can. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, especially friends. No, it's a real thing. It is the thing that's holding you back. If there's anything holding you back, it's not because there's really nothing difficult about this. How many people are here because they want to sell their advice online, make recurring income? You essentially want to sell like a digital course, coaching, consulting. Maybe you want to do a high ticket thing, but you want to sell a digital product. How many people are here for that? Like you want to sell me? Okay. You want to sell a digital product. The hard thing is not going to be creating the digital product. The hard thing is not going to be figuring out all the hoopla. Okay. None of that is going to be the problem that you're going to face. The biggest problem, and we call it messaging, right? So this is why, if you'll see like the way I've kind of laid things out, this week, the whole back end is going to open up inside of the Make Once Free, where you guys are at now. But you're going to see that the most difficult thing in this whole process is you being afraid of being judged. That's it. Creating a course is pretty simple. Here's how to do XYZ. Let me show you how to do XYZ. That's pretty simple. Here's how to do this. It's easy. That's the easy thing. And you know what's going to be the hardest thing for you is helping in helping your people. You can give people all the right information, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be successful. And your message, the thing that's actually going, like if I look at my career over the last 15 years, the things that have moved the needle the most, the things that have made the most money is when I'm just being like super real and I don't have like these crazy, there's a big difference between like what Mr. Beast does on YouTube and what we do. Okay. When I made the most money is I was in the martial arts space and I just created videos just like this. And I wasn't trying to like get somebody like you know, oh, the videos are so good, like dopamine. Like I wasn't trying to make somebody be like, ooh, I want to watch the video again. I made videos that made people money. I talked about real stuff and I gave them real direction and they went and did it and they grew real businesses. And it was so funny because I was helping people that literally had like, I had one guy had like 12 million subscribers on YouTube and was making like barely 10 grand a month. And it was all from YouTube views, but he couldn't grow a real actual business, which is the business he was actually trying to grow. The dude was like hanging out with Snoop Dogg and these like real celebrities. And he came to me, bought the program, signed up, and he couldn't figure it out because he was like, it was all about these subscribers and views and like doing all these crazy things, but it wasn't selling things. And there's a huge, huge difference in that. And what I find is the only reason you don't create content is because you're scared of people making fun of you. Tell me otherwise. You're scared of being made fun of. You're scared of looking like a moron. That's why I've made some of these dumb videos and left them out there because I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what anybody, at least I'm doing something. At least I'm trying. What, you know, the other person's just trying to, I guess, build themselves up by talking trash. So if you start sharing why you're doing something, all of a sudden people can connect with you. If you start talking about what is driving you to do this, that's where people connect with you. Connection is currency. And in business and in growing an audience that actually cares, the biggest thing that's going to do that and make you wildly successful is you showing up in whatever consistent basis you can show up. But obviously, if you're not out there sharing why you matter, then you're not going to matter to anybody because they don't know who you are. And they have no idea why you exist. So this is actually really, 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 really good news for you because you don't have to worry about hiring an editor. When I looked at these edits, I'll show you these edits. If this doesn't scare you, then I don't know what to say. This is what a video, you want to try to make one of those fancy videos that just make people go, ooh, that was a cool video. Next. If you want to make one of those, let me show you what the editing looks like because it's no joke. That one video that I made took me close to like 21 hours. And I'm telling you right now, it is the worst performing video. And I'm actually like excited to share that because a lot of people don't understand like, and listen, I've been doing this for a long time. Like I've made a lot of money doing this crap. This isn't even all the edits actually. Look at all the little tiny chops down here in the bottom. Look at all this crap. Look at that. It is a nonsense. And I'm sharing this with you right now because I don't want you to think that you have to do this in order to like succeed online or make money. Okay. So that's what I want to share with you today. And I want you to know that the thing that's going to actually matter. Yeah, no, it's impossible. That is not what makes this work. Okay. The videos that have worked the best for me is just talking real and helping somebody understand a single point. And if I can get you to do one thing, which is remove the worry and care about what anybody thinks, that will make you more money than anything else. And I know this is this, some people look at this topic and they're like, oh yeah, but that's the reason. If you can, you tell me some other reason. Like, enlighten me. Until you get rid of, most of you aren't even showing, like, maybe you can't because you're at work or something. But when I get on these calls, people can't even show themselves on here because they're so worried about what people will think. How are you going to grow a business and help other people if you're worried about what people are going to think of you? Think about that. It's not that you don't have the strategy. And I understand if you can't show because you're butt naked and you're cleaning the bathroom or you're at work or something. I get it. Okay. I'm not sitting here right now slapping you around. I'm just trying to help you on a real note. I'm not going to lie to you, number one. And I'm not going to beat around the bush. And I'm not here to make you feel good. Like, I'm here to really help you. I want you to make money. My goal is to help people turn their advice, the things that they've mastered and learned and figured out, and help them turn that into a real recurring income that can protect their family and themselves and give them actual freedom to do things and actually do stuff, not anything else, frankly, because it changes your life big time. When you have a recurring income coming in, and you're doing it because you love what you're doing and you're actually like excited to help people. Like, I couldn't believe how distracted and lost and like horrible it made me feel making that last video. And like while I was doing it, I had to give myself every possible power up to just not completely just delete it and throw it away because I knew it was going to be trash. And what was so funny was when I released it, I did the most common, like, hey guys, 3 secrets for website traffic. Like, I did the most generic-y like thing of it, and people are like, oh my God, your best video yet, and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. There's some information in there that can be used, but let's be honest here. That thing is trash. It's going to come down, or I'll leave it up as a token to here's what you don't do. What you need to do is you need to find a place for yourself each day to sit down and record a nice video talking about why you're doing what you're doing. You need to talk about what you are actually doing. This is really the honest answer. What people actually want is they want clear, organized, concise value that helps them get from point A to point B in the least amount of steps with the least amount of effort. And they want to know that you are going to be there tomorrow. And I don't mean in a sense where it's every day you're posting. I'm saying they want consistency in whatever shape that comes in whatever form that comes in. That's what they want from you. And they want to know that you are dead focused on solving their problem and that you have a singular focus. Imagine if Canon cameras or name a brand that you like have around you, right? Let's just talk about, well, we're on computers here. No, a script is necessary, but here's the difference. I wrote out that entire script. That last video I made, every single word I read as a script. Okay. here's the if there's anything for clarity, it's like this, okay? You need something in the beginning that's going to allude to what you're talking about and going to let them know what it is that you're going to discuss. And we call that a hook, and it is. You're hooking their attention, but not in a sense because you're trying to get followers and views and subscribers and attention and all this crap, okay? It's because they need to know what you're going to talk about. Because the wrong person needs to go away and the right person needs to stay. And how do you hook somebody? How do you let them know what you're going to talk about? Well, you can make a statement. You can ask them a question. I think a question is probably one of the best things, or you can just start talking. You don't want to start the video out with, "Hi, everybody, my name is blah, 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 blah." That's not, people are like, "Man, I got shit to do. What are we doing here?" So the best way to start, you don't need to tell anybody your name. They'll get your name when the name matters. You gotta, if they want to know, if you think that they don't need to know your name right away. They are literally like in the midst of their life. It's very seldom that they're just like sitting down and they're like, "Okay, this video." They're doing stuff, they're going places. But what people are gonna attract to you by is clarity, conciseness, organized flow of value. And that's what they're gonna come for. So you just need to, when you start your video, just start right in on it. Ask the question that is pertaining to whatever it is that you're talking about, or just go right into it. You don't need to tell them what you're talking about. Just start talking about it. And then, why are you talking about it? How many people right now you hear that story is the way to do it? Story sell, facts smell. And that's exactly true. But you know how you tell a story? A story is like, here's why I'm doing it, here's what I ran into, and here's what happened. That's it. That's all it is. Here's why why are you making this video? Why are you actually talking about this stuff? The story stopped me for months. Think about it. How do you tell a story? Do you think about that when you go to talk to your friends or your family or your kids? Are you like, before you go talk to your family, your friends, or your kids, are you like, "Hold on a minute, Sally, hold on. I have something I want to tell you. Today I was walking through the woods and I found a squirrel and it handed me $1." That is not what you do. You don't, when you get to your friends and your family and the people you care about most, you're like, "Hi, my name is Kevin. How are you doing, wife? Today, guess what I did? I did these 3 things and I want to share those things with you." The people that hang out with you and care about you, that will like take a bullet for you and do all this stuff for you, do they talk to you like that? So why do we talk like that on social media? When you go out to the store, or when you go to a place of business, or when you go anywhere in your life to talk to anybody, do you talk like that? Think about it. Do you? So why do we do it here? What happens here that we do it that way? Yeah. Think about it. Like, what do these people are literally just in their social life. It's not like when somebody goes on social media, they're like it's not like they're just sitting in a room by themselves like this. "Okay, I'm now going to watch Thomas's video. All right, great, perfect." They're like going about life. They got a kid hanging off of them. The water's overflowing out of the bathtub, the backyard, the landscaping guys here, they forgot to do this over here. And then you're going to sit down and be like, "Oh," like, I'm serious. I just want you to, the thing that's going to make you more money than anything else in your life, I promise you this, and argue with me, please, in a constructive way. I'm here to help you. I'm not here for anything else. The thing that's going to help you the most is understanding how to speak. Because only when you speak, and I'm not talking about learning how to speak in front of an audience. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like learning how to talk like you already do. You have friends right now. You have people that love you right now. Why? Is it because you gave them the best presentation on PowerPoint? No, it's because you were consistent. You were yourself. You knew what you were going to say and you just said it. And you have fun with them and you talk with them. And here you want to build a following and you think it's going to be different than you getting a new friend. People care why you're doing what you're doing. And if you're scared to share that, why is that? Why do you really care like what people think of you? I want you to answer that. You don't need to answer it to me. You need to answer this to yourself. Why are you afraid to just talk and share your truth? Why are you afraid to talk about what you're doing? Why does the thought of your family, your friends, your neighbor, your kids, why does the thought of them judging you bother you? I'm serious. Like this is probably the number one holdback. It's not your editing, it's not your thumbnail. My field is Forex. Most people want to see the cars and houses you've bought so far. Okay? Excuse me, I have a cold. Okay, if that's what they want to see, is that what you want to show them? Why do you have to listen? I've never been a big person talking about money. I've never showed fancy shit. And I've made a couple $1 million doing this online in a very, in my opinion, I've done everything wrong. But you know what I haven't done wrong is just be myself. And I don't care what anybody thinks. How could I? When I get a cold, I get a cold, not them. The only person I care about is you learning this stuff. And if I focus on that more than anything else, that's when stuff is I'm not in fear. I don't know where to begin or the first sentence to begin the paragraph. This isn't why when you say that, okay? I do teach options trading and I haven't shown any flashy stuff, just the process of what I do and not enough of why I do it though. Think about it. It's when you say like I'm not in fear, that to me is like then why not create content every day? Why not talk about what you're doing? Just talk about what you're doing. Like what are you actually doing? This is the problem. If you are curious why maybe your business isn't growing the way it should be growing or you're not having the success or growing the thing, it's because you're scared to create content or you're scared to speak about what you're doing, which is odd to me. You want to help people the way you want to help people, but yet you're scared to talk about it online because of why. Why I don't care if they want to see all the houses and gold and diamonds and money and all that stuff. That's not the people that want to see that are not the right people. I have never needed to see that. I have never needed to have any of that stuff. And I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on growth and masterminds and all that stuff. And I never, ever, ever needed to see that. This is all ideas in the mind that are just garbage. And I mean that with all my heart. You need to be able to just go out and talk about what you're doing. And that's probably the problem for a lot of people because they're not doing anything. So you don't have anything to talk about. What's wrong with just starting where you are and talking about where you're going and why you're going there and why people should want to go there with you? Why not talk about what you're actually doing? Isn't that odd? We're trying to like fabricate this thing that's not actually happening to get people that don't actually care. Like, if you go out and speak your mind, you will get people that actually care about you because they will know who you are and why you're doing what you're doing and the reason why you're doing it. Have you ever heard the who, what, when, where, why, how thing? That's every video you need to ever create. Talk about one thing. Nobody remembers the whole book. They remember maybe a sentence out of it or one little steps or process out of it. I created that video and I listened to it this morning, that 15-minute video, my own video that I scripted and edited for hours and hours on end. And by the time I left in my car and came back, I don't even know what the hell the video is about. I was so confused myself. I'm like, what was I? I barely can remember like one of the main things that came out of that video. Now, if I would have made it about one topic, one outcome, A to B, that would have changed everything. If you are really doing something that matters and you really know how to help somebody solve the problem, you really do. Like not in your mind you think you do, but you actually know how to open the lock or you know how to actually get the job done. Why would you need to do anything other than think? They just gave excuse me, they just gave Joe Rogan another $250 million. There's no fancy editing. There's no big swing. Pew, Joe, there's none of that shit. There's two people talking about a topic and getting something figured out. Real stuff that's happening. And consistency. And I'll tell you what is so awesome is this. You can literally think about why you're doing something, and all of the topics that you need to talk about are right there. Every single topic. What would you actually say to somebody? I hope this is coming through clear because I am so like interested and focused on creating an actual product that matters. A product that when you go through it, you get the answer. Like I want to make a refrigerator that works. Not one that works half of the time or here and there, because that would be frustrating. I want the refrigerator to work all of the time. The reason sales are hard is because the product sucks. Marketing is hard because the product sucks. Everybody's focused on marketing and the message and all this stuff, but what are you talking about? I mean, I hope this is like, I know this is an odd video maybe, or whatever this, like this session, but this is the actual real stuff. I've got all this camera equipment, green screens. I can edit. I can do sound effects. I can do crazy ass things with a computer. Weird shit. I can make it look like I have millions of dollars coming in every day in an animated thing that looks like a real account if I want. I can make somebody look like somebody else. I can do anything you want with a computer, and I mean that. I'm very good with all the tools. I have 15 years of daily experience. And I will promise you that none of it matters. The only thing that matters now that I've noticed is, do you have your phone and do you have the balls or the ovaries or whatever to actually talk about what you're doing and why you're doing it? And will you do that consistently so that people can trust you? And can you actually define the problem that you're solving? You want to build somebody's trust? When you go to the doctor's office and they can define the pain that you're experiencing to you, exactly how you're experiencing it, all of a sudden you go, huh, this person must know what they're talking about. Because how else could they know that if they didn't actually understand me? People just want to feel understood. You're not trying to get them to understand you. You're trying to get them to feel understood. And how do you get somebody to feel understood? By talking about what they are going through and why you are talking about that, because you're going to help them and fix it. The only way that you make money is by solving problems. There's no other way. Now, you could win the money, but that's not consistent and very, very seldom and very low percentage. You can steal the money. Again, this doesn't work, right? You can find the money on the ground or somewhere, maybe in a box or something. Somebody you could inherit the money, but they said that that's got the same percentage of being struck by lightning. The only way that you are going to make money is by helping somebody solve a problem. And if you've decided on the problem that you want to solve and a problem that you know how to solve, now guess what the next thing is to do? Solve it. And talk about why why are you solving this problem? What happened that made you want to solve this? Have you shared that with the people out there? How do we know that you have solved it? What did you figure out? What did you do to come up with the solution? When did this happen? What was going on that this caused this? Where do they go to get the solution? And why did you do it that way? How long did it take you to create the solution? What were some of the things that you were going through? What are they dealing with? How long does it take for the solution to work? What what are the different things that are important about it? How do I know if I even need your solution? Like, how do I know what my problem is? Inherited money, yeah. Think about this though. But even if you had the answers to all of these things, and it can be this simple, by the way. Even if you have the answers to all those things, guess what? Most people won't talk about it because they're scared what somebody else is going to say about them. Do you really does it really take you out and hurt your feelings if somebody say, if your friends, your family, your loved ones, your parents, your children, I mean, are you doing something that's like BS and scammy and wrong? Is that why you're embarrassed to talk about it? Because if what you're doing is actually real and helpful, Shouldn't you be like, I don't care what anybody says. I got to get this out there to help people. Think about that. Like if somebody goes down in the comments and calls you ugly or dumb or stupid or, oh, look at this person. Oh my God, look at her. She's so fat, skinny, her makeup, her hair. This guy's a moron. Like, come on, bro. Do you know what? Can you imagine? Like, the only people that can talk trash on you are people behind you. Because the people that are already where you want to be, or they're already successful or above you, they are not going to be talking shit. I can't imagine going over to somebody else's content. First off, taking the time. Second of all, going over to it and being like, you're a moron for trying to improve your life and help other people. What a dumbass. You are fat. Like, are you serious? Who in there? When somebody talks, all you're getting from them is some algorithm push. So invite it. But other than that, like, do not care. Don't argue with it. Don't even give it anything. Just be like, Why do you care? If I can't get you over this, it doesn't matter what. I could give you every single personable strategy. I could do everything for you. But if you're too scared to talk your truth, if you're too scared to share why you're doing something, then you're toast. That's the biggest thing. Okay. So I want to open up. We've got about 15 minutes here. So 20 minutes. I just want to hear what you have to say. And listen, challenge me. We're here to learn and be, and let things out and grow. That's why I'm doing these things. Okay. The only product that I sell is my Make Once Pro. You can join monthly or you can join at the lifetime amount, and you can use Klarna and get it for payments. But over there, I'm just breaking down in high detail how we do everything, how we get recurring income, how you make your product, how you sell your product, how you market the product, how you build the product, where you put it, how you get the money, the whole thing, so you can earn recurring income. I want to help people get 1,000 people paying them $50, $75, $100 a month. That's my goal. That's what I want to do, because I know how much that changes your life. If you have a consistent 20, 30, 50, $100,000 coming in, your whole entire world flips. Like it completely radically changes for the better. Money is an amazingly powerful tool. You can help more people. You can do stuff you actually care about. You actually have fun. You can do cool stuff. You can go cool places. You can buy medical. You can help people. You don't have anxiety all the time. It changes your freaking world big time. And anybody that tells you otherwise just doesn't have it or have never experienced it. And they're lying. And I don't want you to just have it one month and gone the next month. I want you to have it every single month. And all you have to do, here's the trick, care about other people getting the result and then go help them. And they're on social media. And the only way that they're going to find out about the thing that you have that can help them is if you talk about it and not worry about what somebody else is going to say about you. Keep it clear, keep it concise. Don't add steps for the sake of adding steps. Just get the damn answer to them. Get them the answer. Help them. This is it. People are like, well, should I use, Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, or should I have a thing here or there? It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. That is trivial. Honestly, like when I really think about it, it is the silliest, it's the dumbest question to ask. It's the stupidest thing to think about. You know what you think about? Okay, I've got to get people's attention that have the problem that I can solve. The only way I'm going to do that is by talking about it online and posting. Where else are they going to see it? Are you going to put it in the newspaper? Are you going to put it on the local radio? Are you going to broadcast it on TV? Are you going to pin it to a post outside of, are you going to put it on paper and pin it to a post? You going to walk door to door and tell people about it? Think about it. You're going to put it on social media. Well, where do I put it, Mike? I don't give a shit where you put it. Pick one. I like YouTube. I like video platforms because I like video because it's easier for me to create. Any of them that do videos, I can do it on. I typically go to YouTube and TikTok because they're fast and easy for me. Okay, now that we got their attention, where are they going to go? Well, I'm just using Skool because it's a community where I can talk to them and hear about them and see what's going on. I can sell them my stuff over there because they have that too. And they have a place to put my trainings in there. And they have a calendar so I can put up scheduled events like this to have people come to so I can talk to them about how I can help them. Why would I do anything else? I don't have a website. I have a landing page that I couldn't get my makeonce.com to go just straight to Skool because it would, I don't know, GoDaddy didn't want me to do that, I guess. So I just took the system.io page that I had, and all it does is when it goes there, there's a picture of me going, hello. And then it just clicks to my Skool because I don't know what else to do with that. That's all it is. There's not, I mean, if you want to make one of those pages, knock your socks off. Okay. Skool does my emails for me. You guys probably got an email about today. I didn't send it out. Skool did. Okay, great. I don't have to mess with that. I just have to do stuff in my community so that there's something for them to email. I have to work. Shocker. I can do it from anywhere though. This is why I love this stuff. I can be in a box. I can be with a fox. I can be on a train. Green eggs and ham, right? Like I can do this thing from anywhere. That's why I do this. I want to make a lot of money. I want to help a lot of people. I don't want to just get money because I scammed people or hurt them. I want to make money because I'm solving problems for people and they give me their money because they're like, thank you. If you cook good food, they'll come back to the restaurant and they'll tell other people about the great food that they had. It's all about the great food. That will take care of everything else. And then just being consistent, like cooking the same food and talking about like why you're doing it and how you're doing it and what you're doing and when you're doing and then people are like, well, I don't know what to say in the free stuff versus the paid stuff. It's very simple. Write this down. Free stuff, what and who and why. Free stuff, what and who and why. What do you do? Why do you do it? And who do you do it for? Free stuff. Paid stuff, how to do it, and support. That's it. That's simple. My biggest limiting belief is that I don't have the vocabulary and the speaking skills to explain people how I can help. Close number 2 is the judgment from people I learned from, thinking I am using their knowledge and tools that became mine, I guess. I'm working on these thoughts, but I find they make me overthinking everything and not showing up the way I want. Okay, number 1, Your job is to learn from people that have already figured out answers and then to go help more people that don't know how to yet. That's like going to school and everything that you learned at school, you're not supposed to tell anybody else because then you would be stealing from the teacher. The whole reason that you are learning something from someone is because they want you to have it and use it. Study, practice, teach. Study, practice, teach. Teach a person how to fish. You need 1,000 true fans. I could delete everything that I have today, delete it all, start over from zero, and get back to exactly where I am in probably less than 90 days. Because I would just start talking about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, who I'm doing it for, the whole reason I came up with it, and people would come along with me. The imposter syndrome is not imposter syndrome. You're not stealing anybody's stuff. Everybody learned from everybody else. Books are just books written about books. My goal is I learned all this stuff from other people and I'm teaching it to you because I want you to have it and learn from it. I just need 1,000 true fans. The protection levels that I want in my life, I need 1,000 true fans. If 1,000 people pay me $149 per month, I can do anything and everything that I ever desired materially. And I can protect myself from everything but time. That's it. Everything else is extra after that. And I don't even need that much. That's a lot of money. But my goal is to just help as many people as I can to make recurring income because I know how awesome it makes your life. And I know how much more helpful it is for everything. If you want to buy a Ferrari, great. If you want to buy your friend a Ferrari, great. If you want to buy medical for your sick family member, great. You can. I don't care what you do with it. It's just a power source that we need in our life. And if you don't have it, life sucks. It does. Because I've been on both spectrums more than once. So the whole, I don't know what to say. You don't need to know what to say. You just need to talk about what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. You don't need special frameworks and all this crap. You don't. You have a way to solve a problem. Go show somebody what you do. Go show somebody why you're doing it. Go show somebody how you're doing it. Talk about the people that you've done it for. What else would you talk about? Think about it. And the people that actually need your help and care, they'll come. Why wouldn't they? What questions do you guys have? I hope this was helpful today. Was this helpful? Did this help at all? Yes, no? You guys not going to talk to me? I see how you are. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes, very helpful. Yes. Okay. What else do you need? Like, what can I help you with? What is missing? What are you thinking about? Like, what's going on in your head right now? Just, you can turn your microphone on. It's okay. I'm just a person. We're just in this little imaginary place talking and looking at each other. Go ahead. Shoot. Karina, you're up.
Yeah, I think that now you clear to me because my message wasn't clear, and I know when my message be clear, I can reach out to more people, and then you reach out to more people, you make more money. And I think so. Here's the thing with me: my English mixed with my Hebrew, because I speak Hebrew is my first language at the same time. So when I create a video, yeah, it take me hours to edit it because everything is mixed in up, and that's why my message is not clear. So what would you do? Because another problem that I have when I turn the camera, I don't have downloads. When the camera's off, I have all the downloads and I everything comes to me. So I get like a little bit of confused about what to send and how to say it. But I think now that you ask, I'm asking myself all those questions, and I think it might be clear to send those message out.
So I only know English,
Yeah.
and everything you said sound perfect to me, and I understood everything you were saying. So my thing is, don't worry about like right now, you can't edit what you just said to me. And I heard you perfectly, and I understand everything that you just said. I think that if you don't worry about that, don't even worry about that language thing. I love your language. It sounds perfectly perfect to me. I think you just need to speak your word. You need to talk about what you're doing. And if people will love the broken language if it is broken language. I love talking to people. Like I could talk to you all day hearing your accent and what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And it came across completely clear to me. And you will attract who you are. You will attract what you are. It's beautiful. The only people that'll be hanging out with are people that actually like you. That's why they're hanging out with you. You are not here because you hate me. Think about it. You're not gonna attract anybody but the people that like you. And the only way they're gonna know you and like you is if they hear you. They don't want to edited you. They just want you. So the important thing is, what do you want to talk about? And the best thing to do is keep it simple. One topic, we're going from here to here. If it's free stuff, what do we do? Here's what to do, not how to do it. You have to pay for that. Because the how, there's a lot more in the how. What to do, you can say in less than 10 minutes on something, a single topic. Here's what to do. Here's why we do it. Here's who it's for. Here's how you know. But how to actually do a thing, there's multiple steps. That takes time and organized thought and getting real clear. So they have to pay for that because you're sacrificing your time for that. You just need to share. And when you know why you're doing it, now you can talk about all that stuff. You just need to find a platform. All of you just need to find, if you're not like ragingly successful on one platform, then why are you doing two? If you can't post consistently every day on one platform, why are you trying to do two? So just pick one that you like the most, and I want you to just talk the way you talk. Was everything that I said here today, I mean, because this isn't edited, this is live. Was it okay? Did it help? Okay. Did I edit it? Was there any like, hey, no. If you're really trying to learn something, do you want that crap? No. If you're really trying to figure, if you walk into a doctor's office and he's like, you're like, holy shit. And what we're doing is trying to help people. We're not trying to be movie makers. We're just using these videos to talk to people and share our word with them and help them. Right? Your voice is beautiful. Your language is beautiful. What you know is beautiful. The fact that you can speak English and Hebrew, I'm jealous. Jeez. It's impressive.
I came here with no English.
Do what?
I came here to America with no English. I study English through cartoons, TV show.
That's amazing. Like amazing.
So I have another question for you, if it's okay.
You can ask as many as you want.
You said one topic, one outcome, go from A to B.
Mm-hmm.
How do you narrow down everything that you have in your head since through the last 20 plus years that my experience that I can help? How do you narrow it down to one topic, one outcome, go from A to B? Because I have so much that I can share
Mm-hmm.
You talk about martial arts. I was in the Israeli military. I came here by myself. I learned English. Da 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 da. I can talk about so much stuff that I can help people. But how do you? So how do you choose your topic?
Like
To
what you're going to sell to people?
yeah, like I know I can talk about a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to narrow it down so I can have my target audience to target them so I can know who's my target audience. So how do you
What?
do what I mean,
Yeah,
how
no,
do
this is a
you
good question. So understand humans go through a process here, okay? Sorry, I'm like battling a cold. The the process is I don't know that I have the problem and I find out that I have the problem. So then the next thing is now that I know I have a problem, I'm figuring out how to solve the problem. And then the next thing is oh, I know there's all these solutions. Now I need to pick one. Those are the customer journey levels. There's 3 of them. I don't know the problem. I do know the problem, but I don't know how to solve it. And I do know there's a solution. Now I got to pick one. Those are the 3 levels. Okay. So when we go to create content out there, we are creating content for each of those levels. And I'll talk more about that in further on things that we do. And tomorrow there's more videos and everything. But as far as figuring out your topic, it's very simple. You either want to help people make more money, or you want to help people with their health, or you want to help people with their relationships and things like that. Now, in order to talk about any of those things, you got to talk about all of those things. But primarily, this is the only question that you have to answer to answer your question, okay? What do I want to be known for? What is Tiger Woods known for? Anybody? Golf, right? What is Michael Jordan known for? Basketball. Okay? Think about it, right? What's Mr. Beast known for? Making good videos on YouTube, entertaining videos on YouTube. What's Joe Rogan known for? Podcasting, aliens, comedy, right? What's Karina known for? What do I want to be known for? Helping you make money online using I want to help you create digital products. I want to help you turn your advice into recurring income. I don't want you to just make income one time. I want you to have recurring income. I've made income where I make a lot of money, but then every month I got to try to figure out how to make a lot of money. I want to build a recurring income, a slow building, solid foundational recurring income. And I just want to have 1,000 true fans that pay me, the $149 a month, a pair of Nikes each month. People spend more on energy drinks than that each month. So all I want to do is that. That's what I'm known for, how to make money online. What are you going to be known for? And if you want to be known for how to make money online, then that's okay too. I can't help everybody. I can only help as many people as I can help. There's billions of people on the internet. What do you want to be known for? If you answer that question, all the topics you need to talk about are right there. Everybody, what do you want to be known for? It doesn't matter if you're multi-passionate. I'm multi-passionate about things. I love tons of stuff, tons of things. Oh my God, I'm passionate about so many things. But the thing that I want to do, that I want to be known for, is helping people make recurring income online by selling their knowledge. I want to help people figure out, like, oh, I really love fishing. I love talking about fishing all day. I want to help people make money doing what they love, talking about fishing, if that's what they love to talk about. Thomas, helping people make money online through Forex trading. Boom. You're going to be known for that. You're known for that. Thomas, what's Thomas known for? Oh, he's a guy. He helps you make money online with Forex trading. Yeah. Anything you want to know about that, just go to him. See how simple it is? Anything you want to know about golf, just go to Tiger Woods. Anything you want to know about basketball, just go to Michael Jordan. Anything you want to know about fishing, just go to Sabrina. Okay? That's what it is. What do you want to be known for? You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But we know that we come to you for this, to get this result. That's it. Just make up your mind and go. What do you want to be known for? You can't be known. Tiger Woods, he probably does a lot of stuff, but he's known for golf. What do you want to be known for? And why? The most important question is why. I know why I wanted to help people make money, because the only fight that I ever had in my life with any human being on the planet was always either around money or money. Didn't have enough of it. Can't do this because you don't have it. Everything that ever sucked in my life was because of not having money. That was it. So I was like, nope, I'm going to fix that. I always said to myself, nope, I am not going to fight about this with my family. I am not going to fight about this stupid ass money shit. I'm going to fix it. Money is a powerful thing. You need it. Unless you're going to go meditate in the mountains of Malaysia and burn incense, which I could do that too, but it's just not as fun as having money and doing stuff. I can help more people rich than I can poor. I don't want to be held back because I can't buy the medicine. And people don't know how to make it, so I'm going to help them make it. And they want to use the internet because then it allows them freedom of time and travel. See you, Mark. Appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you. So for me is confidence. Oh, you want to help people? You want to be known for helping people have confidence? So do that. Yeah, if you have low confidence, you don't have it. If you have a low self-esteem and low confidence, go to Karina. She's amazing at that. She knows how to help you get there. She knows and why? Why do you want to be known for that? You can unmute yourself.
I want to know for that because my 3 years of high school, I was the one that everyone picked on. Picked on. Yeah, picked on. I was the one that everybody makes laugh at. I was by myself. Nobody was talking to me. Nobody invited me to birthday. You know, back in high school is a big thing. That's what I want to, and that's what shifted me to what I want to do today because of that. The girl that walks by herself in high school, nobody's talking to. Surviving. So I think I just answered my own question, I think, right? You helped me to answer my own question. I think I have some tears in my eyes right now.
I do.
3 years. And people suffering from it right now. And I want to
See how
help.
important the why is? It
Yeah.
literally choked me up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You see how important the why is? When you hear people's why, now you can care. That was pretty powerful. And I think you can go and you're ready to roll now. All of your content, why? And that was beautiful. And I support that. Yeah. I mean, it's the message. Your mess is your message. You've heard this. But it's not so much just the mess. It's just why. What happened? That's your story. And you just shared it. This goes on the internet afterwards. I put these on YouTube. This is what people care about. This is your message. What happened? Why? What is this? What makes you excited about this? What makes you so driven to do this. And now you've got it. Karina's known for helping people have confidence. Why? Well, she was always picked last. She was the girl walking in school that had low confidence, and she wants to help people overcome that because she figured out how to overcome it, and she wants to share that with someone else. Perfect. People will pay for that every single day, all day long. Thousands, millions, hundreds of thousands of people. Now the job is every day we have to go out and share. And you will have everything you need and more. If you help people solve their problems, your problems go away. It's very simple. It's a very cool, universal, crazy energy. By forgetting about yourself and helping the other person figure out what you figured out already, you get these amazing compounding, never-ending gifts back. And I appreciate you sharing that. Because I just started I was frozen. I felt you. People buy with emotion, and you had me, I couldn't even talk. That's the power. And if you can have the bravery to go out and actually share, you'll be unstoppable. You didn't do a fancy edit there either. You just said what you said. And it nailed me. Because I could feel that. Anybody else? Was this helpful? Did you take away something today that will help you be better at doing this? That's all I care about. Good. Awesome. Well, listen, we're going to go. I appreciate you guys. We've got another one tomorrow. Tomorrow's workshop. You can see it inside of the calendar, inside of the free community. I will put, awesome. Definitely lots of notes taken. Great. I will be putting this in, this will go in the workshop area there in the free classroom. It'll be on my YouTube. You can take from this and use it. If you want to chop it up, you can do whatever you want with this. Okay. And so tomorrow's workshop, I'm pulling it up here, is, I should just know right offhand. I've had so much crap going on, I can't even remember what I was doing here. So tomorrow, I'm pulling it up. I just don't want to, got so many workshops and live events going on. Yeah, tomorrow is master your content. So we're going to talk about what to do with content tomorrow. Okay. And this is how I'm building my business. I just thought, geez, maybe I should just help people in live calls and then let them know I've got a paid community. If they want even more, they can come over there. If they want more help, if they want more detail, if they want more organized, clear, concise action steps, and they want a support community and weekly calls, it's a pair of Nikes, and you can be a part of it, and you can cancel at any time. So, how do we chop it up? Well, you would just have to take the video, and you would have to use Opus Clip would chop it up for you. You would have to either download the video off of YouTube, or you would have to screen capture it in some way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, this is free information. I'm saying, you can use this however you need to use it, if it's even something that you want to use. I'm just telling you. You can download, yeah. Just search how to download a YouTube video or something like that. There's all kinds of software. I mean, I doubt most of you will even need this or use it for that. It's more for you to have. But I feel really great about you sharing this with us, Karina. I feel like you found something today that is going to be able to propel you. And if you guys just, whenever you get stuck, remember, we have to attract people. We have to convert them into our friends. And then we have to convert them. Then we build a connection with them and trust by sharing what we're doing and why we're doing it. And then we share with them, if they want even more help, they can get our paid stuff. And then they can join our whatever it is, whatever you're selling, whether it's a community or a course or whatever. And then those people, we have to deliver on our promise, and we have to get them those results. And if we do that and we focus on that, everything else will take care of itself, because they'll go tell their friend, and their friend will tell their friend. Your content will get shared. I want you to focus on sharing. Let's forget about the edits. Let's just share what we're doing, why we're doing it. Help people. It's not about you, it's about them. If you help people solve their problems, your problems go away. And just do the stuff. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about even your closest. If my grandma, who I love so much, started talking trash on my YouTube videos, I'd be like, Grandma, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm doing, okay? Like, I'm helping people. If you don't like it, turn the channel, okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, because to me, it's about you, and it's about helping you actually do what I want to be known for, which is make money online using the internet in a wholesome, authentic, real, raw way. Because I think that that's like something that's actually repeatable. And I think you're going to enjoy it so much more. You won't care where you're at, you'll do a video. You won't care what's going on, you'll do a video. You won't care anything, because you know it's not about you, it's about you getting the message to them. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate all of this, the comments and everything. I hope this helped you guys so much. Thank you for sharing. If you shared, I will be here tomorrow. I'm sure these are going to grow and grow and grow, and we can help everybody. But what are you going to be known for, and why? Figure that out, and then go start talking about it. Okay. Tomorrow we talk about content. You can go inside of the Make Once community there, the Make Once free community. Go to the calendar. You can see what's going on. All right. Appreciate you. And I will see you guys later.